Peace and blessings, everybody. This is going to be the first in the series of videos that I do explaining Wadjet Yoga and showing some of the postures that we do. The first thing that we're going to do, since we're going to be discussing meditation, is to go over one of the meditations that we've got in our series. And Wadjet Yoga is about developing your personal power that you have within and using the personal power, harnessing it and directing it at the things that are outside of us and around us so that you can live a more powerful and more fulfilling life, living the destiny that you were given to live. There are different systems of yoga. Many systems are just about developing a kind of inner peace and being able to relax and kind of relieving stress that we build up every day. Wadjet Yoga is about more than that. This is the same as the ancient African kings used to use in order to develop their personal power so that they could rule nations. And we all have a place, no matter how big or small, in making sure that the nation that no longer is with us comes back to being what it was and is built again. So we need to call on the highest forms of power that we have in our culture and our history in order to take us back to the place where we were able to rule nations, because it's time for us to build a nation now, and that's what we need to do. So I'm going to do a meditation. It's going to be for 3 minutes, and I'm going to explain how to do this so that at home this is something that you can practice. You can start out your practice by doing this for 3 minutes a day, and it's designed to build up your personal power. It calls on the Netter Harukuti, and he is the Netter of divine justice. When the laws of Ma'at have gone out of order, then there's Isfet, and when there's Isfet, that means that the laws of Ma'at, the balance and order and harmony that the universe was created in, are no longer being practiced. So this helps to bring, first of all, to bring your own being back into order, but also to make you an instrument of divine justice. This doesn't mean that you go and have retribution on anyone and everything and pointless and petty or ego-based revenge. The function and purpose of this is so that this energy of Harukuti goes into you, and as you move through your life, through your everyday life, you are now a channel, a beam for his energy to come through you and into the world around you. So once he is a part of you, everything you do, say, think, will harness those energies and will direct them out in the places where they need to be. You don't need to decide for yourself from an ego-based perspective where justice or revenge or retribution need to take place. All of that is taken care of for you. The higher energies that guide you know where that energy needs to be spent. All you need to do is become a conduit of that energy so that you can be ready to give it out into this world, because we know that it's needed everywhere right now. With the things that are going on in the news and the media that have been happening to us lately, there's no better time for us to learn how to harness the powers that we have that we're just sleeping on, and we need to use these powers to develop ourselves individually and as a nation again. So just give me one moment and I'm going to explain how to do this video, how to do this meditation. What you're going to do is start out by raising your hands in front of you and putting a fist with 2 thumbs out. You're going to turn the fists so that the thumbs are touching and pressing against each other. And then you're going to turn your thumbs upward so that your thumbs are pointing at the crown of your head. I'm not sure if you can see me perfectly well from there. So let's go ahead and make sure that you're able to see. Okay. And I'm just going to show you exactly how this goes. So once again, the thumbs are going to go together here, and you raise them up, and you're going to point the thumbs at the Wadjet point. The Wadjet point is what we call our third eye, or the point over your pineal gland between the brows. You're going to press your thumbs together firmly. We don't want to press it together until your hands are shaking or hurting, but just press them together pretty firmly, and then make sure that the thumb tips are pointing so that you almost have like a small spear or arrow that's pointing at your pineal gland. Once you have it there, you're going to take a deep breath, and there's a chant that goes with this. And the chant is Ma'akaru. Ma'akaru means true of thought, word, and deed to your highest reality. And this is the chant of Harukuti. This is the chant of victory. This is a victory of the ability to defeat our enemies. So I'm going to do the chant. We're going to do it once we are doing our radio show. We're going to do this video do this meditation for 3 minutes. But for now, I'm just going to show it for you and just do about 30 seconds or so that you have an understanding of how it needs to be done. So once again, now let me just center this here to make sure that you can see me just fine. Okay. All right, once again, thumbs here, up forward like this, and you're taking a deep breath. All right. Hopefully my camera will stop moving off of its stand so that you can actually see me. All right. Thumbs together, pointing, and make sure that your thumbs are about 6 inches away from your third eye point. There. Okay, perfect. And we want to chant this in a high-pitched tone, as high a pitch as you're able to manage, so that it makes a vibration sound in your nose and going all the way up into your Wadjet point. When you chant, you're going to take a deep breath, a deep, quick breath, and say ma'a, and then you're going to exhale keru, and you want the ma'a to last for about 1 second and the keru to last for about 7 seconds. Here we are. All right, so we'll do this together. Ma'a keru, ma'a keru, ma'a keru, ma'a keru, ma'a keru, ma'a keru, ma'a keru. And we're going to continue like that. So that's just to give you an idea of exactly what it is that this chant is. And again, when we do this chant for about 3 minutes a day and then build up our time to doing it until we reach about 7 minutes a day, this develops our inner capacity to be a conduit for the divinity Harukuti. And this helps us to become a balance in the world, just moving through our everyday reality, through our regular thoughts, our words, our actions, and our choices. We are a conduit for divine justice, retribution, and balance.